And we are recording. How's everybody? Kumusta lahat ng ating mga kaibigan? Jadi kakailian tayo di Taman Kayan, Benguet. Alarming news di Mankayan. So ngumat nga to ti COVID-19 case tayo dita Mankayan. Ito'y Mankayan. And mostly concentrated ijay mining area. Hindi ko pa nakita ngayon ang ating data. No manuta tati nag-positive, but then there was a time that in one day adang Agosti 17 nga nag-positive. So we're hoping and praying that makat na yung trend na ito and we can flatten the curve. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by CySpace Solutions or CySpace Computer Solutions, our very first sponsor for the podcast. Oh, CySpace Computer Solutions offers services like formatting, troubleshooting, software installation, virus cleaning. No, dati virus nga may kaikat. Because nandun na nung nag-install ka ng antivirus mo and it cannot be cleaned, CySpace has a solution for that. CySpace solution again offers also services like data or file recovery, accidentally deleted files, and scanning and photo editing. Of course, they also offer video editing and encoding services. So, CySpace Computer Solutions, no ada kayo ijay Mankayan, area of Mankayan. You can call or text them 0946-952-3933. Again, 0946-952-3933. CySpace Computer Solution, your solution to your computer problems. Alright. So, yun, gaya ng sinasabi natin kanina, like what we were saying a while back, ngumat nga to ti case ti COVID-19 ijay Mankayan. May gapuman pa imot lang ijay syempre ijay bank houses kat medyo dikit-dikit dagi jay tataw niya. So one of the reason, and we're praying na hindi siya aabot sa nangyari doon sa isang mining camp sa Itogon. Well, the municipal LGU is closely monitoring, including the pamunuan ng Lepanto Mining Division. So, I hope that this will be resolved soon. So, ibig sabihin, lockdown ngayon ang Barangay Paco and Barangay Marivic. Sitio Marivic of Barangay Sapit. And accordingly, malilift up yung lockdown on the 27th. But I doubt it. Kapag hindi to bumaba, baka i-extend na pa lockdown para din naman sa kaligtasan natin. So, as usual, this is El Maestro Speaks Podcast. Lagi kong sinasabi, podcast, kaslang radio program pero internet-based. So, pwede nyong pakinggan sa cellphone ninyo. It's an audio-based. Pero bakit kaya pag tinitingnan sa Facebook, mayroon naman akong video? Well, video is just because I can do it. That's why that's why I'm doing it. But this podcast is being distributed through Anchor Podcast. You can download that one, or you can download Google Podcast, install it in your phone, and then you can search for Maestro Speaks, and nandun ang kanyang audio format. So, pagdungdungagan lang habang adatira ramiden, liwliwan tilapayag. So, since I cannot have guests today because I'm also in La Trindad right now. So, like the previous ones, it's just me again, talking, sharing my thoughts on what's happening in our surroundings. Especially ito'y ayan tayo mankayan bingget. And kabang-ibang lugar like Baguio and La Trinidad. So, issue pala ang ti nya diay. Kunada nga diay. Fat shaming. This happened when this issue came about. Idi dati nakakita ti may isang example of fat shaming in a module developed by a certain teacher in other region using angel looking as an example ng isang obese na person daw. And it caught the social media on fire. A lot of people are calling for the teacher's head. Again, this is more common than you think, and it's usually happening in America, wherein ito yung tinatawag nilang, what can I say, what we call this, it's like virtue signaling, in a sense na once na may nakita tayong mali, we immediately take it to social media to castigate the person. And well, this is a serious matter. No one has the right to fat shame everyone, but or anyone at the matter. Awan ti karpangan tayo nga mangibabain ti kadwa tayo kaputa daytoy ket nataba or nyaman nga masapul nga kitan tayo mo jay context kumati panakaibaga na diay. So no maminsan hantayo ngay nga makikita jay dita kon may ilangay din ay anya ba ti kahit mo nga ibaga dito dinosar mo daytoy nga example. Ibababain mo ba jay tao, or are you describing a person? So right now talagang dati i-post tayo ti social media kat dapat nga careful tayo. That's why nahihirapan din ako mag-explain dito kasi I have to be very careful. You know, fat shaming is never good. Di ko na lang doon, awan na nga doon timayat ng ibaga. May met na lang ital na tayo niya. Or those things that we said will come and haunt us. Just my opinion lang. There is a person in the Instagram and a former Navy SEAL. His name is tinaganakot David Goggins. And David Goggins is an Instagram figure because of his motivational speech. And he's an ultra marathon runner, and he's been to a lot. Like I said, he's a Navy SEAL, and he's a black guy. So just imagine a black guy in the Navy SEALs. They had it twice difficult than the white guy. Based on the story I heard, I'm not in anak na taga-Amerika, based on the story nga madagdangag ko kot kasya niya. So, every time nga dati ibaga na dyan Instagram, kasi tiyo mo na ngalinya na. Back then, kasi at kasana. Back then, I was a useless, fat piece of shit. So, like again, I'll just want to repeat that for everyone. Kanayon ang ibagbaga before he starts something. I want you to check his Instagram. Ibaga na nga kanayon. Back then, I was a useless, fat piece of shit. Because he is very fat back then. So, is he fat shaming himself? Sometimes, so let's just say, sometimes maybe fat shaming works. It depends on the context, on how we use it. Well, in the matter of that teacher using Angel as an example, meron na kasing culture na ganyan sa DepEd, yung using popular names to be in an example, on a sentence. I remember my logic teacher, professor in college, always use Angel Luxin as Angel Luxin is my girlfriend, things like that. Lagi niyang ginagamit yun. And the thing is, it's just an example. And maybe the teacher saw yung drastic na body change ni Angel for this year. And he used it as an example. I think yun ang culture na dapat tanggalin natin sa DepEd, using popular names to have an example just to be safe, because ang dinig ko is the teacher is under an administrative investigation ngayon, and that might cost his job, things like that. And the amount of hate that will go to him, since Angel Luxin is a celebrity, might be huge, you know. So, how to avoid this? Well, first and foremost, if you're a keyboard warrior, just control yourself for a while. Well, yes, the person committed a mistake, but let's give a chance. Let us be the one to spread the culture of forgiveness in the computer world, because as I see it, like I said in the previous podcast, hindi ka pa man naiimbestigahan, you're already being punished, executed in the world of the internet. So, let us be the one. Datayo ti mangyawaras the spirit of forgiveness, the spirit of giving a chance to someone who made a mistake in the social media. Filipinos are one of the people who use social media a lot every day. And if we are number one in this world, then we can easily spread the spirit of forgiveness, right? That would be the proper virtue signaling. Let us remember, amamin tayo, we commit mistakes. So, let's remember that every time that we castigate someone in the social media. Right? So, yun, that culture is sometimes it has destroyed a lot of celebrity in America. Let's not let it antay mapalubusan nga umay dito ayan tayo kakabsat. The way I see it kat adan ti makit kita politically correct, culture, virtue signaling, you know, hashtag canceling, andito na sa Pilipinas. Laging nandito kung ano yung nangyayari sa Amerika. It's like a third of it na nai-influence yung mga Pilipino because accordingly in the part of Asia we are the highly westernized country. If not the only, we are one of the highly westernized country here in Asia. Influence of Americans is so great. Kaya let's not let that be let's not let it come to us fully. Let's be aware of it and let's try to stop it. How do we stop it? Again, like I said, by spreading the spirit of forgiveness in the world of social media. Nagrigat mo't iman nga we already know, it's a cliche nga kanayon tayo nga maibagbaga nga ay nyangay tao lang nagkakamali rin, but then no datoy joy social media kat we really want to punish the person in a way na hindi na makakabangon yung tao, and I can't see the spirit of forgiveness in that. So let's be the one na mag-umpisa. Like they said sa biology, yung tao 7 years ago, after 7 years will change all the cells in his body. So after 7 years, that person will be a totally new person. Ibig sabihin nun, yung cells niya after 7 years ago is not there already. It was shed, it was removed, it was changed into a new cell. Ibig sabihin nun, pati yung ugali. You are not the same person back when you were 15. Maybe mas violent ka nung 15 years old ka, and right now hindi na. So people change. Wag na nating kalkalin pa yung mga post of other person back then and then use that as a weapon to put that person down. People change. And then one more thing is that people, or most of us, is not married to our ideas. As we grow older, agbaliw ti idea tayo. So whatever things that we posted in social media 1 year, 2 years ago, that will not define us. Right? If we remember this, it will give us more freedom to post what we think in the social media. At the same time, we can change also. So, yung mahirap ngayon is sometimes, especially if you have experienced being bullied in the cyber world already, you will be thinking twice before you post something. Because sabi nga nila, what you post in the internet will stay there forever. But then if we have this spirit of forgiveness, diba? Okay, we can forgive the person. And if you want to know more about that idea that was posted by the person, why not go to the person directly and talk to him? Have a colorful conversation, a good conversation, so you can understand where that person is coming from. Anya tiga po na paingain baga na diay. Anya nga tiga po, anya nga na experience na. Tap no apay nga kastoy ti panang view na itilubong. Siya niya. Thanks. Well, I don't know how we went there. from fat shaming to, well, opinion ko doon is that to avoid that, we have to stop using celebrities' name in making example for teachers. And yeah, really, if we use that person in a negative way, we have to at least refrain from it, because what's hurtful to her may not be hurtful to me. Like I said, comparing David Goggins, who said that I was a fat, useless piece of shit back then, who doesn't mind fat shaming himself, and to other people like Angel Luxin, who felt hurt on that example, then maybe the safest way is not to use their names, not to use them in an example, and be more sensitive. But again, saying things again, because sometimes in the social media it's what they use against us. Saying things, we should look at the intention of the person. It's the intention, not the words that will hurt. Yun lang. That's my take on that matter. Nyapay ba? Well, Baguio City imposed a stricter border, what do you call it, protection. So naging viral ito last week when they posted yung executive order ng mayor. And pinagbabawalan yung mga taga-list na pumasok, La Trinidad, Itogon, Tublay, Tuba, and Sablan, I guess. They cannot enter unless they are going to present their medical certificate. Medyo controversial na decision, given the fact that they're allowing tourists to enter the city. Medyo hindi ko rin maintindihan, but reading on the gathering some information, medyo pahirapan din naman yung pagpasok ng mga tourists. Then just a question, what do you think ang nagdadala? Sino kaya ang nagdadala ng COVID sa Baguio? Is it the tourist or yung mga taga-neighboring area? I understand na kailangan buksan yung tourism sa Baguio because that's their bloodline. It's their source of income of the city. Kanya nga ay maawatan tayo siguro. Well, anyway, it's until December 4. So, it's a decision that has a good objective, but I think it was not explained thoroughly for the people to understand. And sumasabay pa kasi yung issue ng POSD. So, everything is hot in Baguio right now. At least once you get the necessary paper, you can go to Baguio. Yun nga lang ang sabi ko na dangarod, kikinawatan tayo at anyang igarod kat basta yung muti sitwasyon. Tihan lang ang pwesto nga mamatan while you are allowing tourists to enter. You are restricting your neighbors to come to your place, and What if total lockdown mo lang for 2 weeks? Ganon, di ba? Well, I hope it was cleared up already because nagkaroon na sila ng meeting with the other mayors of the neighboring municipalities. Danti meeting dakat nalawlawagan siguro. And I'm still waiting for my wife to ask kung paano siya nakapasok. Because may mga checkpoints, where they will check if you have the right papers to go to the city. And might have caused traffic. Nagsimula ngayong 26th of November. Might have caused traffic, pero let's see kung ano yung resulta. Well, it's all for the protection of the citizens of Baguio. Let's just wait and see what will happen next. Sometimes may mga agam-agam na, well, I think they have tasted the power back in the lockdown, and they are actually tripping right now, power tripping, pero I don't see that that's the case. But I think it's the good intention for all the wrong reasons, you know. I don't know. Let's just abide. Anyway, it's until December 4, and let's see what happens after that. Like yung sinasabi ko kanina, nagkataon na sumabay din yung POSD matter. Yung POSD is like the MMDA, parang MMDA ng Baguio. Public order and safety. Ngayon sila yung nag-implement ng mga sumisita sa mga sidewalk vendors. And then at the same time, ngayong may pandemic, those who are not wearing their mask, not having that physical distancing. And the only quote that I can share relating to that matter of the Baguio's POSD is that the power corrupts. It does. Again, power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. Dapat bang i-abolish ang POSD? I don't think that's the proper solution to the problem. Hindi yun ang magiging magiging solusyon ti problema. May kanda ti proper training ti kasapulan da. Especially na dati maminsan gawin na dati mga it's totally different kasi kapag police yung mangsisita sa'yo, they will approach you properly, diplomatically, with the mom and sir, absat isimpatayo de mas tayo, like that. I've seen that. I have not experienced that one because I'm a good boy. I do wear my mask and face shield properly when I'm at the public. But I saw it. They approach people properly. And I also saw instances, well, hindi naman siguro lahat. But then you are representing a group, and sometimes what you do is construed as the act of the whole group. So one I saw is that yung POSD ko na naman, namarakaan mo ti POSD dyan likod na dati, hoy! Kasi kami ngay. Maybe pagod yung tao, that's why. But then it's not the proper way to approach a person. So approach person in a way that you want to be approached. Like that. Baliktad. But then, what's the reason? Bakit yung police ganon and then yung POSD sabali? Because the police had their training. Police have their training and they had it for 4 years. And of course, experience taught them. Insurong ti experience kanyada nga dapat nga kastoy ti aramiden tayo. Diba? POSD maybe dagi da tatao da pa lang, mangrugrugi da pa lang, and there is maybe merong training pero inadequate, kurang ti training nga inaitid kanya na, so di ti kailangan nga nainayunan ko ti government. Listening to the interview da interview in Bombo Radio, the PWD na nabigyan ng ticket, and he was explaining, I think kung papakinggan ko yung, this is again my opinion, no danggak jay panangisalaysay na ijay napasamak at mas patsyok iso na hindi istorya na nga kasi nga syempre yan gawad nga makakita, visually impaired means yung depth of sight niya is not good, colors and things, so maybe talagang hindi niya makita pero sinundan niya yung naunang tao sa kanya, and they thought na hindi sila yung wina-warningan, and that's okay kuna na nga, that's okay, no adati syempre pasensya ka mali nga rod. But then there was a statement there na sinabi niya na they warned yung kargador ti palengke nga biro kunda kano tapay kat dati trabaho na. That I don't think that's good. If it's true na sinabi ng POSD yan, ano ang karapatan niya para gawin yun? Parang napakalaki bang kasalanan yung ginawa nilang pag-cross doon sa area ng kalsada na it's not allowed for the pedestrian to cross? Napakalaking kasalanan para tanggalin sa trabaho niya? Like what I'm saying a while ago, give the person a chance. Be more forgiving. So, yeah. Parang ang main theme ng podcast na ito ngayon is giving a person a chance, relating to what's happening right now in our surroundings. People change. Right? And on that note, like I said, we should not call for the abolishment of POSD. Let's ask for the government to give them more training, give them a chance. Yun. And then just to be fair, I also read the official statement of POSD, and looking at it, maraming butas Yung sinabi pa kasi na, and they came out as arrogant as, you know, yung dating sa akin is masyadong arrogante. Why? The statement was, they said, ang POSD namin, alam kung sino ang mabibigyan ng excuse at hindi. Alam, parang in a way, hindi sila naniwala na PWD yung tao. At the same time, so they did not let it slide. At the same time, bagada nga, handa nga amo na ibaga, na ito dun jay ticket before nga na ito jay ID. Wherein, kung titingnan mo, yung ID na nabigay is, yung ID number na nakasulat sa ticket is just the same as the ID number na nabigay nung PWD. Yung ID niya na PWD siya. So, medyo maraming butas yung kanilang statement. At the same time, it's I don't know, it's just most of them are cleaning hands or washing hands already. Pero we cannot say. Proper investigation lang makakapagsabi kung sino ang nagsasabi ng totoo, hindi. So allegedly, ganun nga yung sinabi. na gustong tanggalin yung isang kargador, patatanggal daw as to the interview. And tingnan natin kung ano pang susunod na mangyayari. My observation, my opinion is that to avoid these things happening, give a person a chance. Maybe let it slide. Once in a while, pagsabihan, kasarita. Tada tayo mo't nga tao kat adamot jay kunada nga bain tayo. Para karol ko igurot kat datayo nga igurot kat wada din kalanta ko ay inayan. Nya. Kat nya pa yung karol nga agpeso kat nagkamali tayo mo't siya. Hindi kat dadya inayan. At the same time, you cannot, if you're apprehending someone, kung mataas ang boses mo, that is easily absorbed by them, then of course kung negative ang approach mo, negative din ang feedback sa'yo. Things like that. So big attention should be given to de-escalating situation. Laging number one yan. When you approach someone, let's be look at the situation and let's try to de-escalate. Yun lang. Baguio's POSD needs more training. Yan. Say Maestro with all the mga na-appoint in other places, mga traffic enforcers, and they need more training, especially when dealing with other people, especially pag makididil tayo ti public. Training in showing maximum tolerance and escalating situations to avoid things like this from happening. Like I said, naintidam lang ti say license detang pangka-ground di jay kat sita amin nga masita without giving them the proper art of communication. Ang mangyayari dyan is they will think of that as their power and they will do things na hindi kaya. One of the issue again is that the head of the POSD, on the video we saw on Facebook, mainit sa Baguio Sumbungan. And let's see kung ano bang mangyayari. But then my opinion there is that a lot is needed by the POSD from the top to the bottom in terms of training how to deal with the different kinds of people, different kinds of culture here in the city. A lot is expected of them and they come up short. That's my opinion. Again, like I said, power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. Let's just remember that. And just the number one guide. Be nice to everyone. Even if someone's not nice to you, be nice. It's the golden rule. Okay. It's a rule that we live by. You can we're just human, we can just we do things that we regret, and that's the reason why we have to be more forgiving. And after given the chance, we have to make ways to better ourselves, to improve ourselves, so things that made you fall won't be repeated again. Mistakes makes us grow, but it only makes us grow if other people are willing to forgive us. Ganun yan. So, the art of forgiveness. Let's forgive. and give chance to fellow human being so that ano so that all of us will grow to be a bit better human kananas dia. Mati kaslang team na podcast tayo tatanya. Be more forgiving, whether you are in the real world or whether you are in the computer world, cyber world. Let's spread the spirit of forgiveness, giving a chance to other people to grow. So, again, let's not abolish the POSD. Let's ask for proper training for them to give them a chance. Matagal nga issue da ito niya. Oray idihan nga ni magalong timiyo. Kot ka na imot nga siya. But then let's give them a chance. Let's ask in the internet. Let's do hashtag more training. Maybe. To, let the government create ways on how to give them proper training. Mang punduti training na. Let's give Magalong's order a chance on giving stricter rules for people in the neighboring municipalities to enter the city. Let's give that the chance. Let's see what happens. It's for the right cause, maybe. Yeah, it is, absolutely. And let's give the teacher who made Angel looks in an example on his module. Let's give them a chance. They're human, and human is what do you call that one? Prone to making mistakes. We are. That's why we're humans, right? We're not gods. We make mistakes. And those mistakes helps us learn to be a better human. And learn we can only if other humans are willing to give us a chance through forgiving us, sharing us the spirit of forgiveness. So, I'll end it here. Get out there and spread the spirit of forgiveness, giving a chance to other human. Pakawanam tikabsat mo. Kuna nagawad niya. Sa Biblia. Nagkakabsat tayo. Agitinulong tayo. Tapno makabangon tikabsat tayo nga nagkamali. Pakawanan tayo isuda. Spirit of forgiveness. That's the theme of our podcast today. And again, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And this is Maestro Speaks, signing out.